Assalamualaikum. This book is, well, for all of you children, but especially for girls because this is Keep Climbing Girls, okay? But I think boys should also pay attention. It's written by a famous African American actress. She died some 20 years ago. When she says keep climbing girls, obviously she doesn't mean to climb a tree, okay? She doesn't mean it literally that you climb a tree. Of course you can climb trees. I used to climb trees when I was your age and enjoyed it very much. But what B.R. Richards is trying to say is that we must, she's challenging each of us to fight for a world with freedom, with equality, with justice. And we must do that by first loving ourselves and having love for all, okay, for everyone. So let's see, if we climb up and nobody we don't let anybody prevent us from doing it. That is the message that she is trying to give. It's a rhyming story, so I'm going to read it. You could tell by the way Miss Nettie stood, hands on her hips and on her forehead, an unbelieving frown. The words she was about to speak would indeed be profound, and I'll show you what Miss Nettie looks like. You see that? That is what Miss Nettie is looking like. She doesn't look very happy, does she? Come down out of that tree before you break your neck, she said. Come down. Then she'd whirl right round through the door, confident that she need say no more. But Miss Nettie hadn't reckoned with a little girl's ambition, one that she must satisfy at the risk of extreme contrition. And this is the little girl, okay, can you see her up in the tree that she has climbed? What, break one's neck from the very first bough? Ridiculous supposition. Why, for goodness sake, one can even see the ground. And my goodness, doesn't she know the path of life goes up and up, not down? Miss Nettie pops out again to view the situation. Over her face there comes this time a look of consternation. There she is, that's Miss Nettie, and consternation means to be very concerned, anxiety, panic. You see that child's ignoring me, climbed right up to the middle of that tree. Obviously, this requires diplomacy. All right, she said, using the blade of shame. You are no little girl, she said, showing her disdain. You are a tomboy, that's what you are, and you are going to have a tomboy scar. Then, with a mighty flourish, she'd whirled right round through the door, confident that she need say no more. I'll show you the picture. There she is standing, right? And there's the girl up in the tree. But Miss Nettie hadn't reckoned with the wisdom of little girls, for even they know little boys have the upper hand in this world. The only way to make a bid for a girl's equality is to climb right up to the toppermost bough of the very tallest tree. And my goodness, you can see all the way to Horden's grocery. Miss Nettie hurries out again and shouts out angrily, "Come down from there right now," she says, her voice tight with fear. "Come down from there right this minute or I'll break your neck, you hear?" Oops, other women have also joined her now. There she is. Okay. So it is everybody who wants to bring girls down, don't they? But a little girl, victorious, can't hide her childish glee to see Miss Nettie so put out that she, a girl, could climb a tree. Though the braids be pulled and the ear be tweaked, it won't dim the brave adventure. The moral is, keep climbing, girls, and let no one prevent you. All right, so remember this book. It's an inspiring book, isn't it? Khuda Hafiz.